drums of war echoed across the land. Green and tan forces were engaged in unrelenting conflict. Defeated in battle, the Green Army had lost much hope. Amidst the ashes and fallen heroes, hope flickered like a distant star in a war-torn sky. Driven through desperation, a fellowship of 7 heroes emerged. Small men though they be, their hearts were large. United by destiny, the Plastic Platoon was born. With the fate of all plastic kind resting in their hands, our brave soldiers set forth on their first quest. Through harrowing battle and bravery, the platoon learned of a dark secret concealed at the heart of the Tan Empire. Corrupted by evil, driven by hatred, the Tan had constructed a super weapon with the power to conquer the world. Determined to save plastic humanity, the platoon set forth on a mission they deemed Operation Infiltration. But even the bravest hearts can stumble upon unforeseen paths. In a twist of fate, the Plastic Platoon was captured by the evil Colonel Blitz. Defeated and separated, the Plastic Platoon now had to deal with the consequences of their devastating loss. Bullseye, once a beacon of hope, fell prey to the Tan's clutches of corruption. In a barbaric contest, the rest of the Plastic Platoon was thrown into a fight for survival with other prisoners of the Tan Empire. Victory in the Battle Royale did not result in celebration, as the platoon was now doomed to the same fate as Bullseye. But just as dawn follows dusk, hope was ignited anew in the form of Lucky, the 7th member of the Plastic Platoon.
Who is it?
Freed from the clutches of tyranny, the platoon again prepared for the unyielding attack from the Tan. In an attempt to completely destroy the Plastic Platoon, Bullseye, driven astray, mounted an assault against the Green Fortress. United they stood, as wave after wave of relentless Tan forces marched towards them. With cunning military strategy, and perhaps a little luck, our heroes were able to capture the super tank and force Bullseye to flee the battle. And so, the daring chase was on. A chance to capture the elusive Bullseye. In pursuit of their old friend, the platoon was led to a sinister Tan Christmas stronghold. Calling on the aid of their soldiers, the Green Army charged into battle. Harboring their powers, Thick and Rift snuck behind enemy lines. For deep within the treacherous Christmas tree lived a powerful Tan general. His name? Herbie the Elf. Unfortunately for our brave warriors, Herbie was not in the Christmas spirit. Unwilling to let their friends suffer a terrible frozen fate, the Green Army rallied and confronted Bullseye and his menacing henchmen. On the run, Bullseye once again escaped to the dark regions of the land. Darkness, however, was not content to rest. For deep below the tree lay a new maleficent force. The Tan's army of the Undead, brought forth by the cursed Christmas presents, did not take long to claim their first victims.
Look out!
Called upon to destroy these wretched creatures, the Plastic Platoon was soon thrust into a realm of nightmares.
Did you guys hear that?
Forced to split up, this rescue mission quickly turned into a struggle to survive. Deep within these halls awaited a powerful creature, the forgotten leader of an ancient kingdom. Saved by their comrades, the platoon reunited. Against all odds, our heroes were able to rescue the Green General. Elation did not last long, however, as they had fallen right into Bullseye's trap. In one last attempt to escape the undead horde, a plan was formed, but not everyone could survive.
Hoover, get out of there!
The charges aren't working. I know what I need to do.
In a selfless act of sacrifice, Hoover destroyed the bunker and everything inside. The Green Army would live to fight another day. Hope continued to fade. For it was finally time for the Tan Overlord to make his presence known. The Overlord's next target was the last green base. But who could have the valor and unblemished hearts to stop this reign of terror? Well, they were currently in prison. The Overlord's plan had pierced even the highest ranks of the Green Army. After escaping capture, the deceitful Colonel Blitz had disguised himself as a Green captain and framed the Plastic Platoon for the murder of Hoover. Now, with the Tan battleships approaching, the Green's last hope was to stop the ships before they could make landfall.
Well, that didn't work.
Managing to escape, the platoon mounted one last defense, but to no avail. Barely escaping with their lives, our heroes had no choice but to seek the aid of former allies. The spoils of battle proved well worth it for the Overlord. The Tan had destroyed the last green base and now had the final piece needed for their giant death robot. Duct tape. Unsettling rumblings had been coming from the heart of the Battle Mountain bunker. Meanwhile, the Tan had discovered something, a map that could lead them to a power even mightier than the giant death robot. The Plastic Platoon had to get their hands on it before it was destroyed.
Look out!
Using the ancient map, the Overlord sought an amulet with the power to summon a dragon of old. But the power to control a dragon is never obtained without a fight. An ancient army of knights protected the amulet and would contest anyone who came looking for it. fate would have it, the Tan were not the only power who sought control of the dragon. Able to free Hoover from the grasp of the undead creatures, the battle was not a complete loss. However, the battle could certainly not be seen as a victory. The Overlord made all bow before him, and if they did not bow, they would burn. Like fiery beacons, the trees stood ablaze.
Get in!
Saved from the raging flames of the dragon, the Plastic Platoon was reunited. For you see, the Tan's control over Bullseye did not last long. His tan paint slowly began to fade away, revealing the good inside. And so, Bullseye put his master plan to action, building a new army to counter the looming shadows of darkness. On the precipice of destiny, the final battle raged on. One last chance to escape the unescapable doom. They fought by land, and they fought by air.
You're clear! Jump now! Go! Go! Go!
Bullseye's allegiance, now unfaltering, paved way for a decisive capture of the Overlord.
In the name of the Green Army, you are under arrest. Surrender now and we might let you live.
But the soldiers on the ground did not find a similar success. With their resolute gaze meeting the Overlord's, the Plastic Platoon was forced to surrender at the promise of their friends being spared.
I am a man of my word. You will not have to watch your friends get shot. You will, however, get to see them burn.
Breaking through the ominous purple sky, the colossal dragon headed towards our heroes. But suddenly, a beacon of hope emerged.
Good cowboys never die. They just ride off into the sunset.
As the dust settled, something new was approaching. A cosmic deity, towering in his mysterious splendor, intervenes. The Overlord, enemy of all plastic kind, had been defeated. In the same way this all began, the world-transcending guardian locked to the warring forces within a dark and timeless void. And so, dear souls, the Plastic Platoon's first odyssey had come to an end. But, alas, the story is just beginning. For new worlds are on the horizon, worlds that will bring new adventures, new armies, and will bring the Plastic Platoon to places they have never been before.